moment.
I'm Gwendolyn, by the way.
Marion, it's a pleasure to meet you.
I hope you know what you're getting yourself into. Mrs. Stutely can be quite the talker.
Oh, wait a minute, Stutely. Wait, I've heard that name before. Oh, my.
Yes, she's one of the famous Stutleys you've undoubtedly heard about. And we are with the married men, but we're not going to rock you.
Oh, what a remarkable coincidence this is. So, there are women with the married men?
Certainly. I'd like to see what Camp would look like without us. He'd be an absolute pigsty.
All right, I'm back. Have a seat, young lady.
This is Marion, ma'am.
Well, it's wonderful to meet you, Marion.
This is tea?
Why, yes. It's what I like to call the old Sherwood tea. It's mostly herbs, but I added in just a touch of the good Friar secret barrel in there. It's for good measure. Really, it's the only way I can get in a nip these days. My sons won't let me drink anything hard whatsoever. It's downright frustrating.
Well, I think you may have gotten some of your measurements wrong there, ma'am. You speak of a friar. Do you mean Friar Tuck?
Why, yes, I do. Wait, how did you know that?
I told her who you are, Mrs. Stutely.
What? You know we're not supposed to do that. She could be a spy for all we know.
That wouldn't really matter much, would it? The men are all gone on a hunting expedition, and we never do anything but cook and clean.
Oh, well, that sounds awful. You mean you never get to go out in the woods with the men?
My husband would never let me do that, especially now that I'm expecting.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you.
You probably shouldn't be drinking this stuff then, if that's the case.
Nonsense! It's just tea.
Well, tea doesn't usually feel like it's torch on its way down, Mrs. Stutely.
Well, if it's hot enough, it sure does.
So, you never get to go out in the woods with the men?
Not except to take clothes down to the stream for washing.
Well, that's a shame. I mean, you're out here surrounded by this beautiful, expansive, raw, untouched nature, and you can't enjoy it?
Well, you'd enjoy it a whole lot more if you drank the old Sherwood.
I don't think our baby would appreciate that very much, Mrs. Stutely.
What? Your husband's Alan Dale, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, yes.
So you're the lucky girl who got to marry that heartthrob. Oh, I've heard so many things about him, like what a wonderful musician he is, but he's remarkably good looking.
Yes, although there are times I wish he were a little more manly.
What do you mean?
Well, whenever the men go out to rob the nobles or hunt a wild boar or some other dangerous task, I always see him cowering in fear behind the others. He tries to conceal it from me, but I can see right through him.
Well, that seems a small price to pay for being married to such a dreamy man as Helen Dale.
I love him, Marion. I just worry what will become of us when we have a family. Who will protect me and our children from all the dangers out there? He may be the most talented musician in all England, but there's a hungry wolf clawing at your door. You don't need a man who can play a flute. You need one who can swing a sword or shoot a bow.
Just like Sir Eric.
Surely the rest of the married men will protect you.
We are not going to stay in Sherwood Forest forever, Marion. There will come a day when we depart this camp. I am not going to raise my children surrounded by all those ruffians.
Mary, can truly be you.
Hello, Robin.
It's wonderful. My prayers have been answered. I can't tell you how many vows I have taken, how many oaths I have sworn in hopes I would be reunited by one true love. Alas, here you are.
Here I am.
Long have I waited for this day when we would be reunited.
Wait, what?
Come, Mary, take my hand, and we'll go back to where we were when you last left me.
What in the name of St. Alfred Hastings is wrong with you?
What did you say, my love?
Get away from me, you brute.
What? gotten into you. It's your Robin, your one and only.
What's gotten into me? What's gotten into you? You think you could just prance up to me dressed as some Ostrogoth and say, "Oh, Marion, my love, let's go back to where we used to be"? I am a lady at the very court of the Queen of England, and you treat me like I'm some simple peasant girl you can just sweet talk and expect to marry the next day.
But Marion, this is what we always spoke of. Just you and me out in the woods, no one telling us what to do, free to do what we please. The king and queen of Sherwood, ruling over their forest dominion. You told me that was your dream, and it's all right here for the taking. What more could you possibly ask for?
A what, Robin? You know, it's funny, I was actually starting to feel an affinity for this place like I used to. I was enjoying the fresh air and the cool breeze, and I wondered, why did I ever go off to London? And then you showed up, and all I can think is, why did I ever come back here? All this forest is to me now is thorns and briars and hot, muggy, oppressive air. You belong right here in an arrogant, uncouth brute.
This is not the Marion I know. That Marion would never choose to live in a castle, and she could dwell freely in the forest.
No,